Hey guys, what's up? Back here with another video, trying to make a real go of this. So I decided to come to the Emirates Stadium today. One, to sort of see if there's anything going on, but alas there isn't. And two, I wanted to go to the shop. I bought myself a little, if you can see that, a little Arsene Wenger figurine. Stick that on the desk at work or something like that. But anyway, come all this way, I thought I might as well make a video. So this video is probably going to be about my thoughts on the current squad and what I would like to see or maybe we can expect. I feel kind of weird making a video like this because I bought like a little microphone, try and be a bit professional, so hopefully that all works out. But anyway, let's get straight into it. So anyway, I thought I'd make this video. I've seen that Unai Emery's been to the Arsenal training ground today. Don't know if any players were there, but at least he's sort of getting involved straight away, even though it is the sort of summer break and there's a World Cup coming up. He's still getting involved, second day on the job. Not bad so far. So the first thing that sort of caught my attention is walking around the stadium here. There aren't any around here, but there's like all little banners up of the squad in the new kit of each individual player. And I noticed that there's one for Jack Wilshere. And just, you know, there's all that speculation, is he going to sign a new deal or whatever. My personal opinion, I would like to see him stay at Arsenal. Considering how much he's been injured over the past few years and such. For me, he like maintained his fitness. He didn't get injured too much or whatever over the last season. And I thought most of the time he played pretty well. Obviously, all the players have their sort of bad days, but I thought he played pretty well, and a lot of the time he seemed like he was like one of the only players really trying, putting in an effort. So I'd like to see Jack Wilshere stay. Hopefully we can sort of get an answer on that before the World Cup. That would be good, but maybe if anyone's going to make a proper offer for him, maybe they're waiting. What a muppet. I was going to say that see how he performs in the World Cup, but he's not going, is he? So that was a big shock to me. I thought for me he did enough to get into that team, but there we have it. There's also been talk, as Emery said, that he wants to sort of give Aaron Ramsey a central role in his squad. What's going to happen to Mesut Ozil? And there's been all like kind of like piss takes of Emery said he wants to play like constant attacking football, high pressure and all that sort of stuff. And trying to get Ozil to do that's going to be like pulling teeth out. So I don't know what's going to happen there, considering Ozil's just signed a new deal recently. He's probably our highest paid player in the team now. It would be a bit of a waste, like we've wasted all that money on him to stay. But then again, it's a new manager, you know, what he wants to do, if it's going to bring success, I suppose I'm all for it. I don't know, Ozil gives all this stuff about, oh yeah, he loves the club or enjoys the club. He probably loves the city more. That's just my opinion, but he hasn't really shown it on the pitch. But who knows? Maybe if he sticks around for, say, another season or something, let's see what Emre has in store for him and see what he can do for the club. Another thing that sort of came to mind was Petr Cech. Now he's what, 35 or so. I think it's easy to say he's not the same sort of goalkeeper he was at Chelsea. It probably comes with age, but we've just given him the #1 jersey. I thought maybe we were going to sort of get in a new keeper, someone he can mentor, sort of long-term keeper for the future, but just giving him the #1 shirt, that probably signals that he's going to be, you know, the main keeper at least for another season, maybe 2 or something like that. So I don't know what's going on there, but all this is just, you know, thoughts and opinions. Like I say, it's all down to the new manager, what he can bring out of the players with all his sort of tactics, player assessments, things like that. You never know, he might be able to get more out of Petr Cech and at least the defence. So move on to the defence. Mustafi this season dropped a lot of clangers. You wouldn't really expect that from someone who's supposed to be a senior player. We paid a lot of money for him, considering it's Arsenal, you know. Only recently started spending all this money. And you'd expect more from him. So he needs to step up, but there was talk in the last transfer window that he was going to depart the club. But alas, he's stayed here, and I just feel like, you know, if Emirates going to keep him around, I'd like to see more out of Mustafi, because I would have thought he was supposed to be one of our senior players, someone which the younger defenders could look up to. But season just gone, it hasn't been a good one. Same goes for Hector Bellerin. I try not to get too involved in all the like gossip and like major banter and that, but I hear he had a sort of, he came back at the Arsenal fan TV guys for constantly criticising him. But to be fair, you know, all these guys, or fans in general, are paying all this money to come every week pretty much to see the players for their club perform, and when they're not putting into performance, which I think Hector Bellerin was guilty of, I think it's only fair to sort of criticise. You know, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. All the criticism that they gave him, I doubt it sort of had a knock-on effect on his confidence or any player's confidence, really. Because at the end of the day, they still get paid, even if like they don't turn up or they have a shit performance or something like that. They're still going to get paid. So, you know, criticising the players' performances is the least the fans like have at their disposal to do, really. And I just think I'd like to see him step up as well. There was so much hype about him when he was a few years younger. At some point, he's probably going to return back to Barca or go elsewhere. But while he's here, I'd like to see him put in more performances and, you know, just do something for the club. Anyway, guys, that's just a few words in that, trying to get, you know, back on the old YouTube, like I said. Sorry if the sound quality is a bit up and down. It's the first time I've used this microphone. I literally just got it yesterday after I filmed the videos that I posted yesterday. So yeah, I'm just still getting to grips with it. The cable did pop out of my phone, so apologies for that. Anyway, guys, feel free to let me know your thoughts on this. You know, you can catch me on Twitter as well. I forget what my Twitter handle is. I haven't really used it properly for a while, but I think it's @stone737_, the same as the YouTube channel. And I interact with viewers, or I don't want to say fans, but yeah, you know, I interact with you guys on there. So feel free to get involved, get on the old YouTube. You know, I enjoy presenting some videos, so I'd like to do it for a reason, really, to know that there's people watching. Obviously it makes it feel better and makes it worthwhile doing. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe, comment below, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. All the best.